Okay, still here in chapter 7, we're going to take a look at particularly the two-step flow of communication. Okay, so we have basically in persuasion we have the different elements. Okay, and this one we're going to talk about basically how the message is communicated to others, and particularly in this two-step flow of communication. Okay. So this involves a lot of media in this process. Okay, we know that face-to-face persuasion is much more effective or has a greater influence on people than messages from the media. Okay, so basically when it comes to media kinds of persuasive communications, they need to be as lifelike as possible. Okay, that'll make them more influential. And basically end up having a greater overall impact, in that persuasion that they're trying to get across to people. Okay, so particularly in this two-step flow of communication, that means the media is number one. Okay, that's where it kind of originates, and this can be things like mass mailings, all that stuff you get in the mail. Yeah, television is a big deal with all the advertisements and even all the product placement now in shows and things like that. And of course we've got social networking with Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all those other things, and billboards, those sorts of ads that we see as well. Okay, so that's where in this two-step flow, that is where it originates, is in the media. Okay, so if there's a big company with some sort of product to sell us, so they're trying to persuade us to purchase their product. That's where they will start. Okay, so they'll have all these advertisements that they build up, ads on websites that you go to, tweets that go out, and Facebook posts, ads, and those kinds of things. Okay. And of course they target us, kind of the end user or whatever you want to say. Okay, but in the two-step flow of communication, they also, their target, which this is the first step, is to the opinion leaders, which basically are the experts in whatever field their product might be in. Okay, and so with a lot of students that I work with nowadays, we've got a lot of YouTube channels that people watch a lot, and so those channels, the people who run those channels, would kind of be seen as these opinion leaders. Okay, they're the experts. They engage in whatever this activity is a lot. So a lot of students enjoy video games, and so there are a lot of these YouTube channels where these people are testing out games, reviewing games, and so those game companies want to try to draw in those opinion leaders, hit them with these new games that they have coming out, and then it gets to the opinion leaders, and then of course the second step in the two-step flow is then to us, you and me. So we are likely to go to those opinion leaders, or really kind of take their word for the things that they say. So, and this is really common today, the whole idea of a new product, a new TV show or whatever. You might go and read a lot of the reviews, and a lot of those reviews come from these quote-unquote opinion leaders, or the people who do a lot of reviewing of that type of product. And so you can see this big time on the internet today. Okay, so if we go to our quiz, the Chapter 7 quiz, the question was number 9. Which of the following illustrates media influence through a two-step flow of communication? Okay, and the correct answer on this one: a man buys a new laundry detergent after having it recommended by a friend who had read that it was both effective and environmentally safe in a consumer magazine article. Okay, and so that magazine serves as the media. Okay, and so your friend, or the man's friend, would be in this middle here with the opinion leader. Okay, so obviously this man didn't go out and look at websites and other places to find out about or seek out those opinion leaders as far as laundry detergent is considered. But his friend kind of serves as that person who they've probably been using the laundry detergent, and so the man kind of accepts him as someone who is kind of that expert or has that experience and knowledge about that product, that then, that communication flows to him. So anyway, so that's kind of how the two-step flow of communication works in trying to persuade us.